Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Deanna. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be showing you how I got this fall inspired makeup look. I don't know why when I think of fall makeup I think purple. I just like purple. I mean, like purple, just purple. This is not a tutorial. This is not me telling you what you should do. This is not me saying I know how to do makeup, because I don't. This is just me playing with makeup in front of a camera so that you guys can enjoy all the things that I do wrong. So if you want to see how I got this look, or if you want to see what a failure I am at makeup, then yeah, keep watching. As always, I'm just gonna first tone my face, and I'm using the same toner that I used in my everyday makeup look. The next thing I'm gonna do is put serum on my face. Today I'm gonna be using the Sephora Ultra Glow Serum. Again, you don't really need a whole lot, and I literally just apply this all over my face. It might seem like I'm putting a lot on, but I promise you I'm taking like the tiniest amount. After I apply serum to my face, I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. Today I'm using the Pretty Filter Waterful Glow Cream by Touch in Soul. This thing's huge, so usually what I do is I take off the little stopper and just grab product from here, because it's a lot. Like, this thing is gonna last me for freaking ever. Let's work that into my skin. It's funny because every time I like apply products to my face and then I watch them play back on video, it looks like I'm being so freaking rough with my face, but I am being rough with my face. While the toner, serum, and moisturizer seep into my skin, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my eyebrows, which I'll do off camera because, again, I did that in the everyday makeup look video. You can see how I do my eyebrows there if you want to. It's nothing special, it's nothing great, but I'll be right back. When I get ready, I definitely get ready from the top down. I do my eyebrows and then my eye makeup first before proceeding to the rest of my face. The reason why I do that is because of the way that I clean up my eyebrows. And also because if I am deciding to do an eyeshadow look, if there's fallout, I don't like to have to like clean up after the fact, so you know. Okay, so now that my eyebrows are done, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids for eyeshadow. I'm not an eyeshadow expert by any means. It's just when I'm feeling fun and creative, then I'll try something, but please don't come for me. I don't have any eyeshadow base because, like I said, I don't use eyeshadow on a day-to-day basis. So for today, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline New Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Concealer as my eyeshadow base. It works, so it's one thing I do know. If you don't have eyeshadow primer, you can always use concealer as a base. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my ring finger and just kind of push this all over my lid. You probably can't see a difference, but it's fine. So for today's look, I'm going to go ahead and be using the Designer Collection Colourpop palette. The first thing I'm going to do is take the shade Chip and place that all over my lid. I'm literally going from the bottom of my eyelid all the way up to my eyebrow. So now that I have my base color applied, I'm gonna go ahead and take a transition color. I'm gonna be using Triton on the crease. And you're gonna be messy with this application because it's just your transition color. I'm not too worried about the application of this crease color because this is not gonna be our overall look, and just kind of goes there to add some depth and dimension for when we go in with our other colors. And I'm not too worried about like the outsides and things like that because we're going to clean that up in a sec. For my lid, I'm going to be using Poison Apple. I'm actually going to take this color a little bit higher than my eyelid, up into that crease we set originally. Now comes the fun part where we really kind of just like tie everything together. I'm going to be taking Magic Carpet and putting it in the outer V. I'm literally taking the Magic Carpet shade, starting on the outside and sweeping it all the way in. And take a little bit of Magic Carpet and pull it down under my lash line. Do the same thing with Poison Apple. Grab a little bit of it and place it all the way across. So at this point in my life, it just looks like I have black eyes, and that's literally the look I'm going for. Black eyes and all. Now what I'm gonna do is take a little flat brush like this with a little bit of concealer on it, and I'm just gonna do one of these guys. What I'm trying to do is see how high I need to go with it. Like that. Okay. Love that. Can you guys see what I'm trying to do here? Or no? Okay, so now that I've erased my work here, do the same thing on the other side. I mean, when in doubt, you can always just blend out with your finger. So now where I just cleaned it up with concealer, I'm gonna pack in this Enchanted Rose color. It's gonna seem like ludicrous, but I'm just gonna take that original chip brush, or that original brush that I used to apply chip, and just push everything together. Oh my god, that's so good. Taking a bit of concealer, I'm just gonna cut this like so. Just like that. You can already see how much cleaner this looks compared to this side. So now I'm going to take a bit of concealer and go straight under my brow and kind of clean up this shape of eyeshadow that I have going on. Again, I know it looks crazy, but just bear with me till we get to the end. So now that I have the general eyeshadow shape going on that I want, I'm gonna go ahead and intensify a few of the colors. Take Magic Carpet and just kind of go over everything. And I'm not adding more product to my brush. Taking Poison Apple, I did add a little teeny tiny bit more. I'm just gonna pack this gently. taking Enchanted Rose with a bit more product and just intensifying the middle here. I'm taking my chip brush. I'm gonna call it my chip brush. I'm taking my chip brush and again, just pushing everything into each other. And these are what the eyes look like. So now I'm gonna go in and put on 10 pounds of mascara. I personally don't like using eyeshadow unless I'm going to be wearing false eyelashes. I don't have any on me today, so we're just gonna go crazy with the mascara. So for mascara today, I'm using the Balm Mad Lash mascara in black. And I'm gonna just do my eyelash application off camera. Okay, so now that I have 10 pounds of mascara on, you guys can already see that this look is kind of coming a little bit more together. So now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the face and then come back to curling my eyelashes to get more of a wow type of impact. So for the face, I'm gonna be priming with the Tarte Shape Tape base. And as usual, just applying it to my entire face. I love this primer because it's coconut scented. I just want to say that sometimes you're gonna have to forgive the noise in the background because I film the videos that I can on the weekends, and on the weekends Ricky and Mia are both home and they're really loud and they don't respect me as a YouTube professional. So okay, so now that I've primed my face, I'm gonna go ahead and take my concealer and apply a little bit to my pimples before I apply my foundation, and then I'm gonna use the same concealer after my foundation to kind of just brighten up the face a little bit. So again, taking the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, I'm just gonna do that to my pimples. And you know, your girl has a lot. It's pretty usual. At least those are the ones that are really bugging me. So just gonna take my damp beauty blender and stamp them out a bit. Okay. So the reason why I conceal before and after is because I feel like concealing before neutralizes a lot of the redness, and then I'll go back in after my foundation and cancel out any redness that's left over, if that makes sense. So for foundation today, I'm actually going to be using a CC cream. I know it sounds weird, but it has actually really good coverage. So I'm going to use that instead of my usual Shape Tape foundation. And I have to say, a little bit goes a really long way. And another thing that I wanted to say is I would never wear this much eyeshadow without wearing a full face of makeup. Like you can't do that. So because I'm wearing hella eyeshadow, we're just gonna go ahead and just do the whole face. We're just gonna do the whole thing. So working in sections, I'm just gonna take this and start applying it in places and just kind of buffing it in with the beauty blender. Okay. So again, just taking a little bit. Is that a little bit? Taking a little bit, I'm just gonna work this. Wow. The CC cream is so good. Like, can you already tell the difference? Just here, like, ugh, amazing. So I actually got this in one of my Ipsy bags, I think. So I'm definitely gonna be buying the full size of this because it's just, look at that. It's so good. Damn, girl. Like, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Are you guys seeing this? It's amazing. Freaking amazing. So this pimple here, it's actually erased. The only reason why you guys are seeing it is because it has texture. It was one of those under the skin pimples, and if you know anything about me, I'm a picker. I have to pick my pimples, I have to pick my scabs. I know I'm disgusting, but I just can't leave things as they are. So this is actually raised and you can't hide texture, but it's not red anymore. So I'm living. Okay, so now that the base of my face is done, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Maybelline concealer one more time, and this time I'm going to be just highlighting the points of my face that I want a little bit lighter and brighter. Now that I've concealed my face where I want to, I'm going to be taking my Airspun Loose Setting Powder and making a mess first and foremost. I'm going to go ahead and dip my same damp beauty blender in the powder, clean side. So I have my foundation side, my concealer side, and then I'm going to be taking this clean side here and just lightly tapping it straight into the powder and pressing that into my face lightly everywhere that I applied the concealer. A lot of people just bake under their eyes. I don't know. I don't like to call it baking, but I guess that's what it is. Just setting my face in all the spots like so. I'm gonna take this tiny little sample size of Bahama Mama that I have and use that to just kind of carve out my cheeks a little bit. I'm telling y'all, I always say I have a round face, and I promise I don't just say that because I'm fat. I say that because I have a round face. Like even when I was skinny, I had a round face. So, although I don't know if I can remember a time when I was skinny. Hit the temples real fast. Top of my forehead. I don't have a gigantic forehead, but you know, for seamlessness and keeping things consistent. So I'm just sweeping this bronzer onto my non-existent jawline. You know, try to cut one of my chins because it always seems as if I have one too many. Ooh, who is she? Sorry, stay hyping myself up. Taking the same beauty blender, same powder. Just gonna go right underneath where I placed. Right there. And again here. And just like that. It just kind of makes everything more clean, you know? So now I'm going to be taking the NYX blush in Mauve Me, just to keep in line with the purple theme. And I'm just dipping my brush in here. And I told you guys when I apply my blush, I like to apply it in the same motion and direction that I apply my bronzer in if I were contouring. And that still applies even when I am wearing bronzer. And I think that's because I just like the way that it just like pulls my face out. I have setting powder all over my shirt. It's a good thing I'm not wearing this shirt today. So again, just kind of following apples of my cheeks and pulling it up towards my temple. Like so. I know everything looks kind of intense right now, but like I've said many times, just wait till the end. I promise you it'll all pull in. So now I'm gonna go ahead and dust off all of the excess powder using just a huge face brush. Excuse me, little hairs. Now that I'm thoroughly caked, I'm gonna go ahead and take my NYX Dewy Finish setting spray and just spray that all over my face. All over my face. Taking the same dirty ass beauty sponge, I'm gonna just push everything in. Tapping as lightly as I can. And to blend everything seamlessly and make it less harsh, I take the same sponge with my foundation and powder and everything on it and just kind of press over top of the blush. So now it looks more just like a flush of color, even though it's purple. As opposed to just having hella purple blush on your cheeks. And while my skin's still a little teensy tiny bit wet, I'm gonna take some highlighter. I'm using the highlighter in the color Day Glow. This is a Milani highlighter, a strobe light. I don't know if that makes a difference. I don't know if they sell strobe lights and highlighters. I like my highlight to be a little like in your face, so that's why I do it after the setting spray, because when your face is wet or your brush is wet, the highlight's a bit more intense. Putting some on my nose. Right up in there. On the Cupid's bow. Here, here. Just wherever I want a little extra, a little something extra. Now I'm gonna take my Colourpop lippy sticks in the color Pack and just apply it. I don't know how or why I see the color purple and instantly just think fall. So now that I've applied my lip color, I'm gonna go ahead and do the final touches, which is gonna be to just take the chip eyeshadow brush and just kind of clean up right here. Because I don't like there we go. I don't like how blunt it looks. Take my eyelash curler, give some life to these lashes, and this is the finished look. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate the love and support that I've gotten since I decided to come back onto YouTube. I have had some feedback that I seemed a little like I didn't really want to be doing what I was doing, but in all reality, I do want to do this. I really want to do this. I think starting off on that first video, I had less personality, less interaction when I was shy. Ricky was in the other room, and even though I started YouTube when I was already dating him way back when, it's awkward to talk to a camera. It's awkward to talk to yourself in a room by yourself. Like it's awkward. So I apologize for seeming a little lackluster, for seeming as if I don't want to do this. I do. yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again until you do it. Please like, comment, subscribe on my videos. The more you guys engage with my videos, the better off I am. The more other people will start to see my videos. I'm telling you guys, I'm really out here trying to do this, so please support. Please, please, please support. Yeah, if there's anything else that you guys want to see from me, please leave it as a comment down below so that I know what y'all want from me in the future.